Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys can see my screen and hear me well. I'm waiting for others to join so we can start the session. Can someone confirm if you guys can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. People are still joining, guys, so I am waiting for 2-3 minutes more. Today I will be having few students here offline, so we might see less people online, but they're coming offline. Guys, one more thing. Okay, let other people join and then we'll start with that. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm not getting too many questions, guys. It shows either you are understanding everything or you're not getting anything. So I hope the first one is the correct statement. And if you're not getting anything, please do let me know. I received some messages yesterday that I did not understand much in yesterday's session. But guys, understand that is not the platform to say that. When I'm asking questions, when I'm asking you if you have understood or not, let me know. If at the end of the session, if you tell me you haven't understood anything, how will I know that which part you did not understand? How will I know which needs to be repeated, what needs to be repeated? So if you do not understand certain component, please stop me there, raise your hand and ask me to repeat. I'll do that. I have been telling you, I will never say that, okay, I have explained it twice or thrice. Now we are not doing that, right? So do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to let me know that you did not understand anything. So I'm waiting for others to join, guys. Just let's give them 2-3 minutes and we'll start. Again, I'm saying, meanwhile, if you have any questions, please let me know.
Solved by video, I did not see that.
Yes,
Yesterday's.
about the videos, I was waiting for all to join and then I was about to say that. I won't be putting videos on YouTube. What is happening here, Isaac bhai? Few people who did not opt for class, I have that feeling others are also joining, which is making class crowded, and people who have actually opted, they are not getting their time for which they have paid. And because of video also, it is making a lot of confusion. So what I have decided now that I'll be putting videos maybe on YouTube or some G Drive, wherever it is, but it won't be available publicly. So I'll
Okay,
share a
okay.
link with you all, so you guys can access
Sure.
that. So give me some time for that. About yesterday's
Sure, sure.
video, I won't be able to upload that. Yesterday we had some issue with Zoom and the videos were not recorded properly. Hence, I will not be able to
Okay.
update that. But if you guys still have some doubts related to yesterday's topic, we can cover them again. And today it is being recorded for sure.
Okay, okay. Okay, sure.
So let others join and then we'll see that what is the status on yesterday's video or yesterday's session. People are still joining and I'm expecting one more person to come offline. So we'll start. Meanwhile, please feel free to ask if anyone has any question. Did you guys read it? Did you guys go through the document? Or did you guys try creating your account? Did anyone people who created subscription, did they check Azure Active Directory? Any question they have? Anything do you guys have in your mind? Yes, guys, please let me know if you have any questions. No questions at all, guys. Nelson, I'll check that. Though I wasn't expecting questions related to access and drive, that I can take care of on one-on-one basis also. Here I'm expecting some technical questions. No one has any technical question? What, are you guys not getting it? Did you get it completely? Can anyone confirm? Or do you want me to pick randomly
I
and ask some questions? See guys, this is not school, right? We shouldn't be doing this. I'm not giving you homework. I'm not your teacher. We shouldn't be doing this. But the only reason I do this, because I want you guys to get something out of it, get a job or get something, get some learning. Right? So
uh,
please
uh,
speak up.
S- Sohail, I
Yes, Ajay, tell
wanted to
me.
give you the answer. Yeah, because there is no question at present because we have to do the revision once. And while doing the revision, if we get stuck, then only we will be able to understand which are the topics that we are getting stuck, and we can ask in the next session.
Okay. So then
Maybe
I suppose if I take this answer for all of you, then I suppose that I'll take this question, this answer for these topics.
yes, from the
Uh,
For these
first day of the
questions,
session.
yeah, for what is Azure, what is components, what are other details, public cloud, the deployment model, service model, this is clear to everyone, right?
Yes, yes, I
So
can
then
say
Ajay,
yes for my
yeah,
side.
I got it, Ajay. This for you, it's clear. What about others?
Yes, Sohail, it's clear.
yes,
Till here.
always, yes.
Okay. Fine, guys. So let me proceed with the next topics then, or we'll quickly have a revision on what we did yesterday. Because yeah, I told you that can you give me subscription access at one for bulk users. We'll cover the bulk user topic and then I'll show it to you how to create bulk user. Uh, not added to any resource group yesterday. That is fine. We'll discuss that. We haven't covered that topic yet. So guys, don't worry. Yesterday I received few messages that my name is not there in that Excel file. I have not been assigned to any group. So that's okay, cool. We haven't started that yet. That was just an example. Before we finalize, I'm still confused with few joinees. People who said they're not opting for the class, I see them also joining. So uh, before next session, you will have everything sorted. One more thing I wanted to let you know, guys, that this link which I'm sharing with you, the Zoom link, from next session, it will be your email bound. So whatever email I have in that Excel file, only person who has logged into Zoom using that email, only that person will be able to join. What I'm trying to do here, guys, I'm just trying to get the correct audience so we don't have unnecessary questions. We don't have, I mean, someone who has not opted for the class, someone who's interested in data engineering, and if I see those students are coming here and they have out of track question, it will confuse you and it will sort of waste of time for this session. At least though knowledge is not waste of time in any way, but still I don't want that to happen in this session. So from next session it will be email bound, and the only people who have shared the email will be getting the link and they will be able to join only using that particular email. And I'm requesting you guys, do not share your the link with others. Do not forward the link with anyone else. And I'll be able to see here who are joining, who are using two devices, and everything will be visible here. So it will be a bit clear. Okay. So let's go ahead and let me share this image with you. I did not delete it yesterday. In case you have any questions, it wasn't there in yesterday's recording. Luckily, we will have it in today's recording. So this is what we discussed. We discussed Azure Active Directory. We discussed, I'm going a bit fast here because this is a revision. Still, if someone has question, please raise your hand or unmute yourself. So we discussed Azure Active Directory. We discussed tenant. We discussed rollback, RBAC, which are role based access control. We discussed IAM, which is similar thing, just interchangeable words, right? Where does it apply? And everything we have seen, how it inherits. If you have certain permission on certain level, how will it go beyond that? We discuss everything, right? If someone is an owner on a resource group, that does not mean that he will be owner on a subscription, but vice versa. If he is a owner on subscription, it definitely means it will be an owner on all the resource groups within that subscription. So we discussed everything here. Any questions do you guys have in this one?
No, Sonia.
Okay, so can someone quickly tell me, where do we apply IAM or RBAC? At what level? Can you give me 3 examples? What are the components where we apply RBAC or I would say IAM? Can Ibrahim answer? Guys, do not answer. I'll take the name. Ibrahim, can you answer? Can you hear me, Ibrahim? You're on mute if you're speaking.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Could you tell me where can we apply RBAC roles. I mean, the answer is in front of you. Literally, you just have to read it.
Yeah, we can apply it on subscription, resource groups, and resources.
Subscription, resource group, and resources. Perfect answer, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I know most of you knew this answer, guys. So that's completely fine. But I had to pick someone. Okay. So now let's proceed. I had given let me share that Excel file. Few of you have already got. Ramesh has created a subscription and he has given access to someone and he has shared the password with you guys. Okay, so this is here the owner is Riaz. The subscription owner is Riaz. He has shared the access with Nitesh, Priyakant, Shikha, Sonam, Harun, and he has his own ID here. Okay, so this is done. We have got one more group. Faisal has created, and Faisal has created few, has given access to few of them. He has shared the details with me, which I will share with you guys after this session. As in not complete 3 sessions. ये जो 40-minute का session होगा, उसके we'll take a break of 5 minutes. हम लोग share कर लेंगे, and then we'll start working on portal. Okay. As of now, I will log into portal and I will show it to you. Few details I'll show it to you. Okay. How it works, what did we do, how did we create user and everything. Though we did that, I'm still doing it on a new subscription. Okay. Or let me create here. I have a user ID. This is Faisal's subscription. This is Faisal's subscription I'm talking about. And he has given access to, I guess, Sattar. We have Sattar, right, in class? Sattar, are you there?
Yes, I am there.
Okay, so we have access for Sattar. We have access for, let me check Faisal's message. He texted me the details. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, so
And
we
I have
for
created my
Sattar.
own ID on the portal as well.
Yeah, that will cover. When we come to Azure Active Directory, I'll show you both things. That if I am
Okay.
creating a user from scratch, how it works, that these all users have been created from scratch. Okay. Nitesh, Priyakant here, and even your ID and everything, all of these have been created from scratch. Now, if you already have an access on Azure portal, and if you want access to some other company, so using similar ID, how to give access on to one, will cover that. It is a part of Azure Active Directory. So here I have a user ID for Murtaza and the other one I have for Isaac. So let me pick Isaac's ID. Just give me a minute, guys. I'll copy paste that on my portal and it will be easier for me to do this. Just give me a minute. Meanwhile, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, sure, Fauzi. As I told you, I'll make sure that everyone will be assigned to some of the groups. And people who are left do not have any group. Even I have a subscription. I'll add them to my group. So everyone will get that for sure. And then we'll be giving exercises. We'll be doing some practicals. You guys will be able to check. And then I'll request you guys, every one of you, to create even my ID in your subscription. So it becomes easy. If you call me, if you keep on sending screenshots to me that I'm trying to create a virtual machine, I'm trying to create a storage account, I'm getting this error, what did I do wrong? It will be very difficult for me and for you to explain it, and it will be difficult for me to understand and then work on it. The best option is all of you, whoever is creating a subscription, create one ID for me also. So if you are doing something on that, and give me access on subscription level, so I will have access on all resource group. So if someone says, let's say this is Faisal's subscription, okay, and he says that, okay, I've created, and Isaac is practicing. Now Isaac bhai says that I've created a virtual machine, but I'm getting this error. Now if he sends a screenshot to me and everything, it will be a time consuming thing and I won't be able to help Isaac bhai in a proper manner. But instead of that, if I also have an account here, okay, if I also have an account here and I have access on subscription level, let's say owner access, so I will have access on all of these resource group, which we already discussed, right? I hope this is nothing is surprising for you, that how am I saying if I have access here? That is the reason we covered the basics first. So if I am here on the subscription level, and if Isaac says that I am trying to create a virtual machine is created, but I'm not able to turn it on. So instead of asking Isaac bhai that share some details, though I'll ask him whatever I want him to do, I'll ask him. So it will be a good practice for him. Okay. We'll definitely do that. But with that, I will be able to log into that portal myself and I'll be able to check and I'll be able to see, okay, this is what you did incorrectly. Try deleting this, try editing that, and give it a try. And it should work, it should not work, whatever it is. Understood, guys? Is approach clear
Yes.
that how we are planning to
Yes.
practice? Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yes.
So now here, Faisal Bhai has created a portal, a subscription, sorry, on Azure, and he has given access to these 4 people. Okay, these 3 people. And I have got the password also. I'll share the password individually with them. As of now, I'm just writing the name here, their login ID. And when I gave you access, guys, or when I created a user which says Sam, if you guys noticed, mine was Sam at utkloud.in, which is my company's name, which is my domain. But here, if you see these users user IDs, these are looking like your email. Your email has become your domain. Even if this one, if you see Isaac, or I guess it's some spelling mistake is there, but that's fine. We'll follow that. Or Murtaza at Faisal Saudagar 21 gmail dot on microsoft.com. His email address has become his domain. So your company name cannot have something like this. इस तरह से आप कोई भी company नहीं पसंद. Even I won't like my company name should appear like this. That if I'm giving access to someone, like example, I'm giving access to Asif. I do not want this to appear as Asif at UT-Kloud dot on microsoft.com. So if I want to replace this with my company's domain, there are 2 prerequisites. One is purchasing your own domain. So I will highly recommend it, guys. I'll show it to you where can you purchase a free domain, but you sometimes there's a long queue in that. So if you guys are not able to purchase a free domain from there, spend some money. It will hardly take 149 or something on Big Rock. Purchase a domain, one-time domain, you'll get it for a year. That's okay. And then there are some settings in Active Directory, in Azure Active Directory, which is called custom domain. So if you upload your custom domain, let's say that Faisal Bhai has a company which says solid marketing or absolute marketing or anything. Okay, this is the name.
Sohail bhai,
No,
I
that's spelling
have a
mistake.
domain.
Great. Someone who already has will show. I'll show it to you that how to create a custom domain in Azure
Okay.
Active Directory. Okay, but rest of you, whoever is purchasing a subscription, please buy a domain. And other people also. अगर आपको यहाँ पर ये मिल रहा है ना, still you will have to purchase it. You will have to take a free trial some or the other day. आज नहीं तो कल आपको लेना ही है खुद की practice के लिए. Purchase a domain, and then I'll show it to you that how do you remove this long email address and this on microsoft.com इतना सब कबाड़ निकाल के. How can you simply have your company's name and domain something like this? So your users should look like this. इसके आगे whatever you have taken .com, .in, .org, whatever you have taken. So instead of this, if I want this, how to do that? That can be done from Azure Active Directory custom domain, but that will come when we start discussing Azure Active Directory. This one, Azure Active Directory topic. By the way, the custom domain part, it will never come to Azure Administrator. Is in most of the time it is with Azure Architecture team, but still we are going to do that because I have mentioned that we are covering most of the topics which are there in AZ104 Azure Administrator, AZ305 which is there in Azure Architecture. But you will be focusing, major focus you are keeping on Azure Administrator, because I have talked to most of you, the package you guys are expecting and your aim, that will be covered in AZ104 and Azure Administrator. I do not want you to unnecessarily apply for Azure Architecture and then your interview will be on a different thing. And ultimately, even if you clear, you're getting the same package. So why to take risk? I think only one person was there. Gangadhar is there. Have you joined, Gangadhar? I am not sure if has joined today. He said he has a good experience and he's joining only to get the architecture experience. So someone who has been 10 plus experience, you have been working on Azure and you are specifically looking for architecture, then that is fine. Otherwise, we'll keep our focus on administrator tasks. Okay, so from here to here, how to get this, I will show it to you, but that's not very very important topic for you guys to spend time on that. एक बार कर लेना, समझ में आना चाहिए. So if someone is talking about it, it should not be an alien topic for you. ये नहीं होना चाहिए कि Azure तो मैंने पूरा पढ़ लिया, custom domain होता क्या है, or how to get this to this, I don't even know. This should not happen. You should know कि कहाँ जाना है, कैसे करना है. It's fine if you don't remember step by step, कोई आपसे नहीं पूछने वाला, but you should know कि हाँ Azure Active Directory custom domain, ये दो चीजें आपको याद होनी चाहिए. उसमें काफी steps होते हैं उसके बाद, right? We'll do that later. We'll do that only once. If you don't understand, that is also fine. नहीं आपको याद रह रहा है तो भी it's fine. Concept पता होना चाहिए. Interview में अगर कोई बोल रहा है कि do you know anything about custom domain? Or if someone is saying that I have purchased a domain, my company is a new company, I have purchased a subscription, be it a pay as you go or a free trial or enterprise agreement, whatever, I have purchased that or I have opted for that subscription using my email address, but it looks like this. When I created a user, it looked like this, that sattar@faisalsaudagar21@gmail.onmicrosoft.com. This is not what I was looking for. My company's name is Solid Marketing, and I'm looking for something like this. I already have a website with this solidmarketing.in. So from here to here, how to go that, how to do that. So you should be able to answer. This is very simple. You can achieve it from Azure Active Directory using custom domain option. That's all it is expected from you. No one is going to share their screen and ask you to do it for them. Only these two keywords I want you to remember, but still we'll do that practical ones. Won't take much time, but we'll do that practical. If not all of you, if you are not able to do it, still fine, but guys, please try it once. I'll share the link with you from where you can purchase a free domain, and if that is not possible, purchase a domain, pay something, 99 rupees, that is fine, 199 rupees, that is fine. So the website which you can use to get a free domain is called Freenom. I'll share it with you. Plus you have we have this recording also, and I'll share it with you. Let me put it in the Zoom chat. Guys, please copy this because Zoom chat, it disappears the moment this goes. The session is ended. Let me share it with everyone. Here's the link, Freenom. Here you can go and give any unique name, anything ABC, XYZ, the one you think has not taken, or maybe if you want to stick to your name or whatever suits you. I mean, नाम से कुछ भी change नहीं होने वाला है, right? So let's say that Amit is trying to create his website. Okay, Amit Satya. I hope I have got the correct spelling, Amit. So here, though you will get some fancy domains like .tk or something, but that's okay. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so let me check if amitsathe.ml is available or not. And if you're looking for proper .in.com something, please purchase it from some see here, this Amit is not available. You can search for some other domain, any domain, 1 2 3, whatever you want to. If it is available, you can click from here, complete the transaction, that is free, and you'll get it for 1 year. If not, simply go to Big Rock or Big Daddy or something, just give some random name and you'll get it for 149 rupees the least. Okay, I'm sure this much all of you can afford. Do that, and then we'll do the custom domain practical maybe in next session, or whenever you purchase it, it is there for 1 year. We can do that whenever we have free time, maybe in after 2 3 4 sessions, because that is not a very important topic. Plus we have a lot of time for that, but we will do that once for sure. Even if I forget, I want one of you to remind me that we have not done this. Though I won't forget, I'm very sure about it. Still, I want one of you to remind me that we wanted to learn custom domain. We have not done that. I hope that is clear. So now let's go ahead and try to log in at how it works. This is Faisal's subscription. He has given Isaac an ID, that this is the ID you have to log in. Like yesterday, I created an ID, sam@ut-kloud.in. Today, this is the ID we're talking about. So what will I do? How will I log in, guys? Okay, can anyone guide me steps? Yes, Isaac, what should I do here?
We can log into Azure portal. Like
Okay, so I'll search for Azure
yeah.
portal.
Yeah.
Okay, next what?
You can log in with ID.
Okay, this is the ID,
Which
guys.
is
See,
created.
this is the ID what I have got for Isaac bhai. Isaac, there's a spelling mistake, but please bear with it now.
Yeah. Sure.
Once you get access, create your new user ID. That is also fine. Okay. Passwords for Murtaza and Sattar, I'll share it with you separately. Isaac bhai, I'm using your password here.
Yeah.
We'll have to change the password. You do it when you log in. I'll share the new password with you. Now
Sure,
this is the
sure.
password, guys. This password is what my administrator has shared with me. We saw this yesterday, right? So in this case, Faisal is the administrator. He has created the subscription. Now he has shared the password. It's a dummy, it's a one-time password. I click on sign in. It is asking me to change the password. This is the current password. I'm giving some random password here. I'll share it with Isaac so Isaac can change it later. Do you see, guys? This is what the benefit of Azure, or look at their algorithm. That what did I use here? You know, it's summer 2022. It's a very common password and many people have been using. Hence, it is not even allowing. It is asking me to give some unique password. Okay. So this is what you get as a benefit. This is what you get when it comes to Azure. If you're handling your own Active Directory and everything, you won't be able to put these many conditions. Azure के साथ जब आप काम करते हो या किसी भी new technology for that matter, but we are discussing Azure, so I am saying Azure. So they work hard on this one. बहुत सारे details वो उसमें put करते हैं, minor security details, minor basic details or security threads they work on, thousands of. तो बहुत छोटी छोटी चीजें उनको पता होती है that how to prevent these issues. Hence, it is not even allowing me to keep some generic password. Okay. Now it is asking me. Now I am logged in, and I want Isaac bhai to create a virtual machine, or I want to create a virtual machine using Isaac's ID. Am I able to do it now? Looking at the screen, what do you think? Am I able to do it now?
No,
Why do you think I'm not able to do it?
we
What-
should,
what
the
is
ID
missing?
should be AD, Azure AD. It should, the ID should be added to Azure AD.
Yeah, Leo, your answer is correct. No, Isaac bhai, if your ID was not there in Azure AD, how would you log in here? You're logged into Faisal's this one. Do you see? You're logged into Faisal's tenant, which means
Yeah.
your ID is there in Azure AD.
But I think we should get the permission to the subscription.
Perfect. So Faisal bhai, I guess either you missed or you did not do it purposely. So now could you give access to Isaac bhai on the subscription?
Let me check.
Or Faisal bhai, do one thing please. Create my ID here as
Okay.
Suhail and give me owner access on your subscription, and then I will show it to you guys that how to give access to all other and what level of access are you giving. So create my ID using this name.
Okay.
Create my ID and just share the password and ID I have already got. Just use the same spelling. So, and let me know once it is created. So I'll
Okay.
show it to you guys. And give me access on subscription as an owner. Okay, meanwhile, guys, while Faisal bhai is working, I have a question here. Okay, these questions, guys, related to Azure Active Directory, if you're not getting it, it's completely fine. I'm going to cover Azure Active Directory topic whole as a topic. So we will have these minor questions covered there. So meanwhile, I have a question here that subscription, so it's fine. I am asking Faisal to give me access on subscription. Why can't Isaac give it to me? Why am I not doing it with Isaac's ID?
Because he's not a owner.
Right, he himself doesn't have
Yes.
access, right? That is for subscription. That's fine. That's fine. That's completely fine. What about ID? Why am I not asking Isaac bhai to create my ID? Instead of, now I asked Faisal bhai to create my ID. Instead of this, I am logged in with Isaac's ID. I could have gone here and created a user for myself and then ask Faisal to give me subscription access. Why didn't I do that?
Isaac bhai has not been added into the subscription yet. That's why.
He's only a reader. He only has reader access probably. No,
Okay, guys, a lot of
restricted
confusion I see.
He is the
Is he a
admin
reader?
for that.
Is owner of the
He is the
subscription.
owner.
No, where is he? Is he a reader? Is Isaac reader, by the way, on any of the subscription?
No.
No.
no, not
Yeah.
yet.
Not yet. So then what are you talking about, guys? Reader, owner, he has no access to subscription. He can't.
Maybe He
But
is
my
trying to getting an access for the AD group. The first step to get into the subscription. The first step is that to get an access for the AD group.
so he already has he's a part of ID. That is the reason he's
Okay.
logged in, right? Isaac Bhai is a part of Active Directory on Faisal's tenant. That is the reason he's logged in. If you look at this, I mean, ignore the spelling mistake, but if you look at this, he's a part of this Active Directory. That is the reason he's logged in. That is the reason he knows that I do not have subscription access. And that
Yes,
is the
yes,
reason
got it.
he is not able to give me access. That is fine. That wasn't my question. My question
Huh.
was that I asked Faisal to create my ID in Azure Active Directory. Isaac doesn't have access on subscription. That is fine. But Isaac, being this user, Isaac could have created my ID, Sohail at this Faisal Saudagar gmail.on microsoft.com. Isaac could have created my ID in Azure Active Directory. My question is, why am I not asking him to do it, or why is he not able to do it?
I think he has not a
Because he
global
don't have
administrator access.
subscription right now.
No.
Global administrator rights. He's
So
not
is
a
it
global admin.
because Faisal is the moderator for this particular thing, so only Faisal can do it?
Okay, sort of, but yes, jargons are not correct. Yes,
Okay.
someone answered that very correctly. I'm not sure who was that. Didn't miss that, I guess. Okay,
Yusuf.
let me show it to you. Like we have roles, RBAC roles on subscription level, on contributor, reader, owner, on subscription level, resource group, and resources. Like we have roles. These are RBAC or IAM roles. Till here it is clear to everyone, right?
Yes.
Similarly, we have some sort of access on Azure Active Directory also. इस तरह से नहीं है कि Azure Active Directory में भी if you are a part of that Azure Active Directory, you can do everything. No, that is not the case. जिस तरह से यहाँ पर divided है ना roles वगैरह, everything. Similarly, Azure Active Directory में भी accesses, rights, and everything is divided. The only difference is, or the only thing which you need to keep in your mind, those are not called RBAC, those are not called IAM, those are not owner, not contributor, not reader. So do not get confused. Owner, contributor, reader, and all those are RBAC roles. RBAC that applies to subscription, that applies to resource group, that applies to resources. But किसी तरह का hierarchy Azure Active Directory में भी तो होना चाहिए ना? I mean, do you just imagine and tell me, is it feasible or is it a possible solution that every user I add in Active Directory, he has complete access? Do you think that's a feasible option for an enterprise or कहीं पर जो actual में जो company काम चलती है? Right? मैंने आज let's say Faisal has added Isaac bhai, okay, here, and they have same level of access. I'm not even going till subscription. मैं subscription तक जा भी नहीं रहा हूँ. Isaac bhai decided to delete Faisal's account in Active Directory. Forget subscription, वो secondary आ रहा है. Active Directory से ही Faisal bhai का account delete कर दिया. Right? Possible? If they have same level of access, why not?
Yes.
They can do it.
Yes.
They both
Or
are
maybe
owner, yes.
Isaac bhai, for some reason, Isaac bhai deleted Murtaza's account. Intentionally and unintentionally, it could be anything. Now Murtaza is not able to log in. So I don't want to give that level of access to Isaac or to Sattar bhai or Murtaza, to anyone. Sorry guys. Clear? So there has to be some hierarchy. जिस तरह से हमने सब्सक्रिप्शन वगैरह में बात की है ना, उसी तरह से हर जगह कुछ ना कोई hierarchy चाहिए. Not all of them can have equal rights. So similarly, in Azure Active Directory, we have some roles, some responsibilities, and now we are going to look at that. What are those? इसमें बहुत ज़्यादा focus मत करो. Don't get confused between this. More important, do not get confused between RBAC and Azure Active Directory roles. I do not want any confusion. If you are not getting it, ask me twice, thrice. I'll explain it to you. You read it. Do whatever you want, however you want to remember it. But this is very important. और बहुत बार इंटरव्यू में क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, just to check whether your understanding is clear or not. RBAC role and IAM, similar cheese, interchangeable words. Identity access management, role based access control, RBAC, IAM, similar cheese. इसमें क्लासिफिकेशंस क्या है? ओनर, कंट्रीब्यूटर, रीडर. इसके नीचे भी बहुत सारे हैं, but these are main three classifications we have, right? Where does it apply, or where do these three apply, or most of them apply? Inka scope kya hai apply hone ka? The question is scope. Most of the time they use scope. Okay, so what is the scope for these roles? Subscription, resource group, and resources. Is it clear till here, guys? To everyone?
Yes. Yes.
Now let me go ahead and share the AD details with you. Faisal, please ping me the password, and we'll log in after that. Okay, now I'm going to Azure Active Directory. When I come to Azure Active Directory, I can simply add a user. जिस user को मुझको सिर्फ इतना काम देना है ना कि यार इस subscription पर login करे और ये करे, उसको Azure Active Directory में कोई किसी भी तरह का कोई access देने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. You just add that user and that's all. Add that user, subscription level पे access दे दो, that's all. But now today I am hiring a person जो subscription पे तो काम करेगा ही, वो साथ में जो मेरा Active Directory में handle करेगा, right? If this is a large company, so I'm sure रोज लोग terminate हो रहा है, कोई छोड़ रहा है, कोई resignation दे रहा है, कोई new joinee है, किसी का team change हो रहा है, किसी का designation change हो रहा है, किसी का project change होता है, कुछ ना कुछ हो रहा है. तो AD में भी continuous जो है कोई ना कोई improvement, किसी तरह का removal, किसी ना किसी तरह का change चल रहा है. So today I am hiring a person who is not only responsible for subscription and everything. वहां तो वो काम करने ही वाला है. Maybe यहाँ पर किसी client के लिए he will work for Bank of America. उनके resources पे on their virtual machine and storage. Sorry. But with that, he will also be working on my Active Directory, creating user, deleting user, resetting password, creating groups, creating other details, sending email, and और Active Directory में जितना भी आता है, custom domain जो मैं बोल रहा था वो, ठीक है? You will hardly see a person who will be working on here subscription also and AD also, but you will see some people, or you will see people are working only on subscription, or you will see people are only working on Active Directory, and you will see both people. That is fine. But are you getting it? कि आपको दोनों भी तरह के लोगों की जरूरत पड़ेगी, दोनों भी तरह का काम आपको आना चाहिए. Still Azure Active Directory में हम ज्यादा फोकस नहीं करेंगे. Most of the time Active Directory की टीम अलग होती है. But now coming back to this, that some hierarchy should be there. यहाँ पर भी एक hierarchy होनी चाहिए. So what is that hierarchy now? Here it is. Roles and Administrator. वहां पर है हमारे पास RBAC and IAM. यहाँ पर हमारे पास है roles. Either you say roles and administrators, or you say role. So now in Active Directory, if I have created a user, let's say that I have created a user. This one, Faisal bhai has created a user. Faisal bhai has created a user here, Murtaza. Okay. So what level of access Murtaza has on Azure Active Directory? So I can go here and check. These are the assigned roles. Okay, I clicked here and I see what kind of role? 0 role. Murtaza has no role in Azure Active Directory. Does that mean it will affect here anywhere? No. Whenever whenever the subscription owner gives him access, he will be able to work. Whenever resource group owner gives access, he'll be able to work. No issues at all. The only restriction he has at Azure Active Directory level, he has no rights over there. But if I want to give some rights, I can add from here. We'll see that in next session. We have less than a minute left. I will stop this session now. We'll take a break of 5 minutes. I have to send user ID and password to these people, and we'll join at 14:45, guys, in 5 minutes. Is it clear? Am I going too fast today? Do you have any questions?
Actually, yes, it was a bit difficult to understand the things that you explained me, and I did not got the answer. You asked one question also, Sohail bhai, that why he is not able to create the ID and why you are telling to create the ID to the other person.
We'll do that. Let's stop this session. We'll rejoin in 5 minutes and we'll do that using the same link.
Yes, no problem. Thank you.